Hurricane Chris has issued a statement talking about 50 Cent. This is Fresh Hip-Hop Opinion with your guy Olize. Don't forget to subscribe. So yes, Hurricane Chris has gone at 50 again, but in a less aggressive manner. If you don't know, 50 held his Harmony event not too long ago in Louisiana, and Hurricane Chris did not rock with it, basically because he wasn't invited to perform, because 50 did invite a whole bunch of other people who were from Louisiana. He went on a highly aggressive rant about Mr. 50 Cent, calling him out, and obviously 50 Cent replied as well. But like I said, Hurricane Chris has been speaking to a news outlet, KSLA, and this is what he had to say. First off, let me start by saying that it's no for 50 Cent. The Humor and Harmony Festival, I'm glad it happened. I'm glad 50 Cent came to Shreveport. But where he went wrong in the beginning, when he originally came to Shreveport, the first thing he started to voice was no more Ratchet. This ain't Ratchet City no more. If you know anything about the Shreveport history, you know we call ourselves the Ratchet City. And when a person says that, they don't mean that this is a dirty, nasty place. You couldn't go to New York and say this ain't the Big Apple. You couldn't go to New Orleans and say we're not naming this the Big Easy. You couldn't go to Dallas and say we're not calling this D-Town anymore. I just want to sit down with 50 and hopefully have a conversation to let him know that the word that he was downplaying is more than just a word. It's actually our culture and something we have grown to be proud of. And I think the people that 50 is around may not be leading him into the right direction in knowing our culture. It's not about me. My son had a football game that day, so I couldn't perform. And it's no malice, it's no hate, it's all love. But I must voice my opinion because I've seen in Shreveport and I know the history of my place, and I cannot allow the history to be erased. Man, Hurricane Chris, he's just doing too much. I think he should just leave this alone, personally. Obviously he heard people say he's just hating because he wasn't invited to the show, but he's answered that there and said his son had an event and he couldn't have gone anyway, even if he was invited. But he wants to sit down with 50 Cent and have a kind of clear the air talks. But why would 50 Cent do that with you? Hurricane Chris having a problem with 50's G-Unit Studios or whatever he has a problem with does not affect 50 at all. He's going to continue doing what he's going to do. But that's just my opinion. I want to know yours. Do you think 50 Cent would actually sit down with Hurricane Chris? And do you see any point in him doing that? Leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It's Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.